Okay, so good morning, everybody. We start this live update for today, September 20th, 2022, one day before FOMC. So that's important because we know that the market will be a little bit slow before the FOMC. Screen is okay. You can see screen. You have sound. Please confirm just to make sure. Okay, so we have been a little bit pushing this morning, and the thing is, if we look at the EMA chart, which is not this one, so this one, so we see we are sitting now, and that's why we could not really pull back this morning from the little top we have had here. We could not pull back really strongly, despite it was the beginning of the time channel yet, because we are sitting now above the 2021 daily moving average. And that's the first time since we broke lower here, that's the first time we are sitting back again above it. So this one cannot be broken easily. And you see we have the weekly open and we have the daily open there. So that's why we are a little bit ranging in between weekly and monthly open for now. I think we could see this moving average over there this morning, probably. It's the 204-hour. So we could probably go there. We have some fib too. So we have several things that could stop the price on the upside, because we won't see very big momentum. I don't think so today with the data that are coming tomorrow. So we have there, that's important for today. We don't have a lot of things just at 2:30. We have the CAD CPI and things like this. The CAD CPI can move the USD a little bit. If it would be a very strong miss or very strong data like the CPI much lower, then that would push the USD CAD up, and that could automatically, not automatically, but that could give a little bit of weakness on the USD itself. So tomorrow, the FOMC, we all know that very well. If we go in detail now on this data that I have there, which is a little bit more detailed, by the way, it's not the right day, so I need to change. Okay, so this is today. We have had some German data, so that means nothing green or not, because in this case, it's the producer price, which is flying. So it was 6%, now 7.9. So that's not positive. It's just saying it's above, which is stupid. It's green, but anyway, that's how it is. So now we have in about 10 minutes the European Zone Finance Minister to discuss on the rule law. So that won't be a lot of things, but we have Müller. So Müller is ECB speaker, and he should put some a little bit some shake probably in about 5-6 minutes from now. Then we have nothing really important on the Eurozone. The Canada, we spoke about this. Another important thing which we will look today will be the building permits, because of course the building permits is another thing that is giving signs of the economy health in US. And we are looking at everything that could confirm what is happening, in my opinion, which is a slowdown of the economy, and probably much faster than many are expecting. Then Lagarde is speaking, but it's not important, at 5 p.m. This afternoon GMT. So she's speaking, but nothing should be said there. Sorry. So the important thing for us will be this building permits, and in about 5 minutes, Müller speaking at the Well, I don't know where he's speaking. We don't mind, but we'll be speaking in 5 minutes. So concerning the Euro USD, nothing has changed. I'm still looking for upside. So that's why I didn't do the short this morning, because I want really to focus on that. I said yesterday we have been looking at those the downside level here. So we stop on the 76.40 fib, just nearby the 76.40, very big ABC down, which is the sister fib of that big ABC up. I'm still hoping, I don't know how that could happen now, but it's still possible to see a close of this month above this level. That's what I would like to see, because then we would have a fades quarterly breakout under this level, and that would be great, because this level has been holding since 2016. So important to see what happens with FOMC. 75 points, market won't move a lot. 100 points USD would be bought, but then we need to see what Powell is going to say in the presser, and I'm not sure it will be very it will be very hawkish with the USD. We must remember something very important that happened yesterday, which is FedEx has postponed the delivery of his forecast for the end of year. And FedEx is considered as one very important gauge of the economical situation, because they know everything that is moving in the country and outside of the country. So I imagine that if they didn't deliver it, it's because it was not really positive. And that's the reason why they did it. So probably they had some calls or something asking them to postpone it or to make it a little bit softer. But that's very weird and rare that they postpone, like they did yesterday, this data, which is a very important reading for the economy in general, not for FedEx only. We do not really care about FedEx, but for the economy in general. So we have now, as I said, if we look from a fib point of view, what happened here? Sorry. Okay, so if we look from the fib situation point of view, we are now, as I said, sitting in this area on this inside fib, but we are sitting, more important, on the 2021 daily moving average. So I think till we keep this low here, we can still bounce and look higher. As I said yesterday, nothing has changed on that. We are looking, in case of a big move on the USD tomorrow, we are looking for this area here, for those fib here, and this one, if we would go much lower, with those inside fib on the way. So we have everything here, those levels. So I can move them so you have the number, but you already get the number from yesterday. So that's what we are looking at on the downside of the Euro USD. On the upside, as I said, the target would be this 61.8 if there would be a big push at 0.373. And the target, ideally, for the end of year is still 1.12, around 1.12. Okay. So nothing has changed a lot there. We can have a quick look at the Dixie. So the Dixie is still the same. This morning, I took a long Euro USD when we touched, I posted this, when we touched back this 100% fib here, which has been holding. You see the price is dancing around this level since we are inside this consolidation there. So nothing very important happened either on this side. We are still in the consolidation. We could look a little bit up, a little bit down, but I don't think we will break this level, or even probably even not that one or lower before tomorrow. That's nearly sure, unless, like, for example, Mueller starting in 2 or 3 minutes would say something very dovish or very hawkish for the Euro USD. Still remember, on Sunday, we have the big Italian thing, so that could move the market too. So if we would have gone up strongly after the FOMC, then we could come back because of that election, or parliament election in Italy. I already spoke about that yesterday. So that's mostly all what we have now for the Euro USD. Oops, for the Euro USD. The other thing I use this time just to show you this. I have posted this chart. So this chart is gold, and some of you are following gold. I want to show you that one because it's important. I have called this level since 2020. When we were here on this high here, I was calling for this level and we went there. I went long here up to this second level here. So we have a data that just came in. I think it's nothing important. Let me check. Yeah, Euro account. Well, it's really, nobody cares about that really. It's not positive, but nobody cares about this. So concerning gold, because some of me have been asking, so I have posted this chart with those important green level, very important green level that I posted since 2020, that is unchanged. We have a little bit of break through it and price is struggling there. So I think it could move tomorrow too with the FOMC, of course, because if the USD doing a big move up or down, this one will move too, even if it's a risk appetite correlated product. So very important, this level, this fib here, it's a very important area. If we look lower, or if we keep on looking lower, I think I had another fib of this now. So if we keep on looking lower, then we have all these intermediary levels there, and we would have the big one. If we really break that one, we would be looking for 1,443 with some stop here around 1,563 on the way down. So it's important if you trade gold, as I do. The target is still on the upside at 2,710. This is the target, the 100% extension. Let me put it back here. So we have it here. It's the 100% extension at 2,708.90 more or less. So that's where we are. We respected the 61.8. So now we have two solutions. Or the 61.8 is the end of this move up, which I don't think so, even if we have a double top there. I don't think that will happen. I still think we will go up a little more or even more. And one of the reasons is that I still expect the USD to weaken. So that would help this one to go upside. But then on the upside, we still need to see very closely this 61.8 here. A clear break above this one and the back test of that one would call for the 2,700 level over there. So that's what we have. For now, I look for longs on the gold. I bought some yesterday on this low. So I am just looking at that, and I will try to update a little bit more the gold when I do the daily update. So I have to work on my charts again, but that's the most important thing are here with those green ABC down, ABC up, and this blue inside ABC down with the level. You see we are now struggling on the 100% of that ABC down. So this one is important, but is not necessarily as important as the big green one. Okay, so if you have any question, yeah, I have here the S&P, but I will show you that another day. I do it for some people asking me to work for them on some specific instrument. I'm doing charting and things like this. So if you have any question, just let me know now so we can answer those questions. If not, then I will end this this live. Yes, of course, the German inflation affects the euro. That's absolutely clear. Every big economy in that is posting any big European economy that is posting bad data on inflation, like they are posting, France will post more, Italy, Spain, everybody, because they have the same problem, which is the energy and the link that is done between electricity and gas. So the correlation they have on the price of the electricity with the gas, which is stupid, but that's That's what is causing most of the trouble in Europe. No, it's half of the inflation. So, of course, that is affecting. That just means theoretically, people would think euro will go up because that is calling for more hike rates from the ECB. But before that, before seeing the next ECB meeting, we have the FOMC. The next step will be now the FOMC tomorrow, and that's what I spoke about earlier when we started this live update. So of course, inflation data are important because they are calling more or less rate hikes. And Europe has the same problem. You see that now the euro USD is looking lower. Europe has exactly the same problem as the others, which is to balance the risk between inflation out of control and breaking the economy with too fast and too crazy hikes rate actions. So I think, in my opinion, I think US has been the Fed has been a little bit optimist, thinking they would slow down the inflation very fast, which is not happening, and thinking that the employment data were telling the economy is very strong. And I don't agree on that too, because there is another point which nobody or not a lot are speaking about, which is what they call, or what everybody called, the big quit. So many people are leaving their job, are quitting their job, and that's not creating a lot of new people in the unemployment, because those guys generally, they have money and they are doing already something else. But there is a lot of move on the employment side, and the US Fed, I think, has a little bit underestimated that thing, thinking that the numbers were so strong, so they were showing the economy was very good, despite we already had 2 quarters in negative territory, which is normally a recession sign. But they have just said, no, it's not a recession because unemployment is going well. I think the unemployment will not go well for a long time now. Okay, so have a great day. We keep in touch. And if there is anything important, I will do an update, an intraday update during the